Hello Capricorn, Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. We're going to be doing your mid-February tarot card reading for 2024. Oop, everything's jumping out. Okay, so just as a reminder, this is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is all here to give you some clarity into your own personal lives so that you can make the decisions to create the life you want for yourself. Okay, so we got some major arcanas. Okay, so let's start here. Okay, so first off, we got the Lover's card in the reversed. So two things here for some of you. If you were in a past relationship, obviously this talks about possibly leaving your partner or anything like that. There's other cards here which I will touch upon that may suggest that as well. But possibly a breakup of some kind, leaving your partner. This could even just be a friendship, even anyone who you felt very close to, you know. So there are certain things like that, even family members, you know. So anyone that you just felt a very deep, emotional, invested love in, you know. We also had the Two of Swords. So Two of Swords also, you know, it could be saying that there could have been strained communication of some kind. There could have been a difficult decision-making process as well, possibly to cut ties with someone or to communicate a certain idea or to communicate certain deep feelings or hard conversations and stuff like that. Also, we had the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So this could be representing someone for any of you who had gone through a breakup recently or in the past a few months, let's say at least 6 months or more ago, being a major arcana here with that Lover's card. So King of Pentacles, this person could have been very cold. For some of you, you know, this could be certain things like they could be a little boring, could be a little cold, maybe it could be difficult to get emotions out of them, if that makes sense. So here there's certain things to think about with that as well. But even on a more general aspect, you know, this could be someone who could have made a difficult time in terms of giving you a proper foundation, giving you stability or security in some type of way, whether it be financially or otherwise, you know. So here, I think with these cards especially, you know, I think it's saying that there is a possible thing for some of you, whoever resonates with this so far, breaking up with a partner or losing someone that you were very close with, having to part ways in a certain way. And it was something that really shook your foundations, if you will, kind of turned up your world, if a little bit. As we move on there to the present, as I said before, you know, we got the Death card. This comes right underneath that Lover's card. So for some of you, whoever this resonates with, you know, it's that death process to let that person go and to allow yourself to move forward. And to ultimately transform. This is a card of transformation, to transform into someone new from those past experiences. So lots of major arcana here, you know, for some of you. I think here also in the Lover's card reverse, it really talks about self-love as well. So I think that's the transformation here for some of you, saying that, you know, you are, instead of finding someone to reflect love back and forth with, as you can see with these two people, the reflections of each other, looking at each other very equally, you know, and everything like that. Instead of needing someone to reflect that love back and forth with, you just learn how to bring it about from your own self, from within. So being in the reverse with that Lovers, I think that is that transformation process as well. You know, maybe you've learned a lot of things from your experiences with someone from the past, and now you're learning how to do it in your own way, that you can give yourself those same feelings, those same validations and acknowledgments that maybe, you know, you used to rely on that person to do it for you, but now you're learning how to see and do those things for yourself, you know, and you may not need someone in the future to do that for you, and allow you to become more self-sufficient, allow you to grow as an individual. We also got the Five of Swords here. So Five of Swords talking about, you know, cutting certain people out of your life, you know, who don't understand you, who may have strained conversation with. As I said, this comes right underneath that Two of Swords. You know, communication is key when it comes with the swords, you know. They're all about our mind, our mental, and also our communication, our verbal. We use air to talk, you know, so that's why it's the element of air. And words can be cutting, as we all know, So Five of Swords is saying, anyone that really you had trouble communicating with, or people who didn't respect your boundaries, people who didn't know how to communicate with you in a very respectful way, if you will, or even people who just didn't understand your own ideologies and belief systems about what it is that you value, what it is that you want, your boundaries in terms of, if they did not respect them as well. So you've learned how to cut those people out. You've learned how to say, I'm not fighting with you anymore. There's nothing to fight over. I'm just going to call bygones be bygones. We're going to have to agree to disagree, and that's it. And we just don't have to be in each other's spaces anymore. It's a healthy way. It's an unfortunate way sometimes when a person can't just have a conversation, but it happens. I get it. And it sucks to maybe have to say goodbye to those people, but if it's for your own peace, I totally understand that. That's the only thing. You can't expect someone to give you peace if they continually do things that disrupt that peace. Then you have to choose yourself over them. We also got the Three of Pentacles as well. Three of Pentacles is saying, there's something here with, with all these other cards talking about cutting certain people out of your life. I think here it's saying that you are starting to find people who value you. Three of Pentacles is saying, you're finding people who value exactly what it is that you want, what it is that you want to achieve and manifest from your life. And these people truly respect you. These are different types. As you can see here, there are different roles that everyone has here. They have all different skill sets, etc. So I think here for you, you're finding the people who do vibe with you, the people who do understand you, who respect your boundaries and value the work that you do. And now you've cut out the people who don't. So by doing so, you have room for new people to come in. And if anything, you're even kind of like, weeding out the other people as well. So there, I kind of see here with that death process, with the Lover's card reversed, you've removed a lot of things and people and situations that may have caused you ultimately to not flourish in a certain way, to not be supported, understood, or anything like that. And now you're learning how to remove those people and allow the ones who are meant to be with you to be with you. Now we move on forward to the future and things of the our big themes to think about. We got the Devil card here. So Devil card, here there's something saying, in terms of you may have to deal with some really tough or harsh emotions. If whoever resonated with the idea of a breakup or leaving someone who you were very emotionally invested with, or even with that Death card, as I said, there's a big transformation process, but that even in and of itself is an uncomfortable process. The Devil card is saying, there's going to be extremes going on as you go through this. It could be, it talks about so many things, but basically, it's extreme emotions. And when with extreme emotions comes, sometimes extreme behavior or extreme thinking, etc. like that. So I think for some of you, that's something you may have to learn how to balance out. You may have to learn how to handle and self-soothe, and also manage your emotions, manage your thoughts also as well. I think that's one of the big lessons here for some of you. And I think some of you, you're going to be fine, because ultimately you do also have the Queen of Wands here. So the Devil and Queen of Wands is kind of saying, from this darkness, you're going to have to learn how to deal and manage things in a new way. We also got the Page of Cups here. So there's a certain reframing of the emotional realm, of the emotional heart space. So here with the Page of Cups, this emotional, the new emotion that you're going to be learning, you may have some surprises in terms of what it is you may deal with, or what it is that you're going to learn about yourself as well. But ultimately, you're going to be reborn from this process. You're going to have new information and new insight about your emotional heart space. We also got the Queen of Wands here. So this is talking about you're going to have newly formed confidence and self-esteem about yourself. You're also going to become more attractive to other people and your surroundings. I think here this is really a foretelling of the future, because I always see this here, the Queen of Wands with this black cat. The black cat is the Devil process right here. Once we go deep and do the shadow work and we bring that devil energy, that darkness, that shadow into the light, it becomes like this, where we are light and the shadow is diminished into that one little dot here of that cat. And now that cat, the black cat, belongs to the Queen of Wands. It is not something to be feared. It is not something to be scared of. It is something that is finally controlled and docile and domesticated. And now it is part of her. It is something that belongs to her now. She owns her shadow. She owns the darkness that lies within all of us. You know, so I think here that's the process that I can see for some of you. In terms of that, once you go through that shadow work process and do some healing, all it's going to do is going to lift you up back into the light and bring you back into a place of power, confidence, and self-esteem. So that's the general reading here for some of you. A lot of healing and moving on from past situations that may have not have been beneficial to you, but by doing so, you're starting to find out who your soul family is, your tribe is, etc. And there's going to be a lot of healing that's going to ultimately put you in a better frame of mind emotionally and also with your energy, in terms of being reborn into that Queen of Wands energy. So now we also, these next three cards are going to be cards that you are dealing with or have dealt with. And now you are learning how to let go so that you can experience new things. Now we got the Three of Wands right here. So Three of Wands energy, it's saying that you're letting go, or what's being let go is anything that really hinders your progress. Two of Wands. So Two of Wands here is saying, anything that's being let go right now is anything that is keeping you stuck in your comfort zone, ultimately. Two of Wands is all about that energy of being safe and being secure, but not to be caught up in that contentment of it, because sometimes safety, we can't grow to our full potential. So I think for some of you, if you feel like you've been stuck or content with certain circumstances in your life where things have gotten a little stagnant even, I think ultimately that's being let go. You're going to start to gain more confidence, more enthusiasm, more self-esteem, as I said with that Queen of Wands, to take a leap forward and to take a risk or chance on yourself for some goal, whatever it may be, whatever you're drawn to or passionate about, but you're going to take a risk or a leap of faith to move forward and to grow and to move on and to experience more things in your life. We also got the Four of Pentacles here. So Four of Pentacles, it's saying, that, as I said, kind of like that Two of Wands energy. If you felt like you've been reserved more or more conservative in terms of your outlook on life or even your finances or your energy in general, this is saying that you're going to learn how to use your energy, and you're going to be willing and more enthusiastic to spend it on things or circumstances or situations that actually excite you, that actually give you growth, that give back to you after you've given back to them. So it's really saying that you're moving on from a place of being guarded and having boundaries or walls, and now you're going to learn how to bring those walls down just a little bit so that you can expand more and grow. And that also any type of fear with that as well, any doubt with that in terms of feeling scared that you might experience something like you have in the past that may not have worked out, those things are going to be pushed away to the side and let go so that you can start to experience more happiness and joy in your life. We also got the Five of Wands here. Love to see this because it's saying any type of frustrating people or situations in your life that have existed in the past or currently, those people are going to be let go of your life as well. Just like that Five of Swords, it's the same exact thing. You're dealing with a lot of people who may not be part of your long-term journey, who may not be in alignment with what it is that you truly want. So those people who cause those emotions of frustration or being aggravated or annoyed by, or even just feeling drained by those people, those situations and people will be let go from your life so that you can focus more on those who do appreciate you, like that Three of Pentacles. And so you can focus on any type of healing you need to do so that you can be growing from those things as well. So now these next three cards are going to be blessings from the universe that are on their way to you that may have not shown their way yet. Queen of Wands, again, as I say all the time, if there are synchronicities here, It's saying the universe is saying, I said what I said. So Queen of Wands, I'll touch upon that very briefly. Don't need to say too much about that. And yep, okay. So here, Queen of Wands, as I said before, go through that devil shadow work process. Ultimately, it's going to benefit you for the best way possible. You're going to gain a lot more self-confidence, self-assuredness. You're going to become very attractive in terms of not just what you exude out of your energy, but also you're going to be attractive in the sense you're going to attract the potential opportunities that will give you or put you on the path that you need to be on. So Queen of Wands energy, expect that to be coming to you. The Tower energy, love to see this. It's saying, you know, again, that devil energy, that death process, the Lovers reversed. If there's anything from the past that causes a lot of pain or very deep, hard emotions, this is saying by going through this process, it will be destroyed just like the Tower does. The Tower is saying we build things up in our past or throughout our life, you know, but things always have to change. Sometimes we have to destroy old things that are in the past so that new things can take its place. You know, we can't have multiple things existing in a limited space inside of our body, inside our circumstances, etc. Some things have to be destroyed and let go. So I think here that death process, devil process, the Lovers reversed, all of those things, anything that is linked to the past, anything that's linked to pain, expect those things to be destroyed and let go as well, so that you will have a clean slate to build something new in its place. We also got the 10 of Pentacles here. So I think for some of you, it's saying expect a windfall of some kind. Expect some type of turn of luck. I think so as well, because also, just as the Tower said, there's going to be an ending. The 10s also say there's an ending as well. So I think from that ending, there will be a lot of abundance by going through that process, going through the shadow work, going through the healing process, whatever it may be. But expect to see a lot of abundance by doing so. As I said, you got the Queen of Wands twice. So not only will you see a lot of personal development happen with it, there could be other things that can happen for you as well. So now these last 3 cards are going to be themes about this reading for you to think about. Hopefully it'll tie everything together. Awakening. Yeah, definitely. That Death card and that Devil card. Yep. As I said, with shadow work comes new awakenings. It really does. Discipline. Yep. Ooh. I might as well pull these 3. Why not? Oh, wow. Oh. Okay, so might as well do 4 cards on top of that. Okay, so the universe has a lot of messages for you. So first of all, awakening. Whenever I see the Death card, the Devil card, you know, any of those darker, more scary, ominous looking cards, it's saying that you are going through a darkness period for some of you, and that by going through there, you're going to be awakened to a new version of yourself, a new idea, new enlightenment, new perspectives, etc. So there is an awakening process for some of you by going through here. Even with that Tower, as I said, it comes in the good things, you know, and it comes as a blessing. So understand, you know, that you will have to go through a somewhat uncomfortable process by letting something go, letting something die, but that's okay, because ultimately you'll be awakened to a new version of yourself. And now we have 4 cards here. They all wanted to jump out. So first of all, let's go here. Let's start off with discipline. First of all, discipline. I think here it's saying, you know, especially with the Devil card, you know, when there is very extreme emotions or thoughts that can lead to extreme behaviors, it's saying to have a disciplined approach with that especially, you know. It's saying, you know, yes, this seems like a good idea. Maybe it'll give me some quick temporary joy, but is it something that will be beneficial to me in the long run? And especially sometimes if we get addicted to our temporary joys, you know, that's when we can start to hit certain problems. And that's what the Devil card talks about, you know, especially when it comes to vices or ways of thinking, perspectives. If we keep on going back to the past, if we use our vices to self-medicate, all that type of stuff. I think here is, as I said with that Devil card, I think the discipline here is to choose yourself always, you know, in the best possible way. I know sometimes, yes, sometimes we do need that drink. Sometimes we need that smoke. We need to just chill and be human for a little bit. I get it, you know, but that also it takes a disciplined approach to say just tonight, or maybe just one tonight, you know, I'll just deal with it. I'll deal with my worries tomorrow. And that's discipline to take to do that. Otherwise, if it's just self-medicating over and over every night, then that's the devil energy, you know? So discipline is something there where I think all of us can learn something very great with, because I myself, I myself really understand the point of discipline and still struggle with that to this very day sometimes. So other cards we have abandon. As I said, that death energy, the tower, it's saying old ways, old things, old situations are being abandoned and let go, honestly. So I think for some of you, if you're going through any type of healing process, there's going to be a letting go process, and you're going to abandon the past. You will no longer be focused on that. You will no longer be stuck in there. You will be moving forward, and you're going to abandon it. And I love to see, especially here, you know, you got this down and up kind of like sine wave right here. It's saying, you know, from the downs come the ups, you know, there's ups and downs in life. So if there's anything in the past right here, in this down moment, you're working your way up toward that hill to a new beginning, a new top. We also got miracle, and we got vision. Vision, I see here very much like the awakening process for some of you. You know, I think here you're going to be awakened to new visions of what it is that you want, of making sense of past pain or the past in general. And also you have miracle in terms of the miracle of healing. You know, in terms of here, the death card, you can see this here. There's a sun rising in that new day in the back. We also got sun rising here, a miracle. So it's saying here, you know, with the death card, with every sunrise comes a new day. With every sunset comes a new day with a new sunrise. Same thing with you spiritually. With everything that we go through in our life, both mentally and emotionally, and the downturns of those things, comes a new day eventually. It doesn't happen every 24 hours. I wish it was that quick. But it's a miracle when it does happen, and you're able to work through those darker nights, those longer, darker nights of the soul, and to be able to find light during those dark portions of your life as well. So this is kind of what I see for you in terms of your mid-February reading. There's a lot of things in terms of being healed, a lot of major arcana here where some of you may be letting go of a lot of things of the past, and you're going to be starting to awaken to a new version, a new situation, to the future and to the present of who you are now. So if this reading did resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button, leave me a comment if you wish, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I want to say a big thank you to those of you who have been watching and returning to my videos. Very much appreciate you, and I will see you next time. Thank you again, wishing you well, and goodbye.